man that is coming up now called William Braham, not Branham. It's called Prophet William Braham. Sit down with him like this, on his knees, 2-3 days. Didn't get to 3 days, 2.5 almost days on his knees praying. We're talking about 50 some hours. The man on his knees like this, and you lie on the floor, and then after that you have a notebook writing down, this is what is going to happen on this day, and it's happening. Do you know him? I just mentioned it for the first time here. Did you know him? You didn't know. So just imagine, it's not something you will sleep here and the man is still praying in there non-stop. Not I just need to rest. No, I've done days in one room, but those days will be like you get into a vision, you do this, and you're seeing, you get into a trance, you get into a dream, you get into this. So there were alternative, on your knees, almost 3 days on one issue. And after you do for that one issue, you say, this is it. And guess what? Even if he becomes popular, that man, you will come here, you will oppose him. If Jesus at the church next door, you would have a document that for Jesus.
Now, this is what is going to happen. Dr. Bawumia of NPP will be our next president. He is a Muslim. He is going to be our president in the next election. From all around the globe, especially if you are watching me in Ghana, there are a lot of people that are making declaration of the election that is coming. And I am watching from many angles. And I want you to know that as it is now, nobody is occupying the presidential seat of Ghana as far as the next election is concerned. Listen to me very well. I know that many people are making a declaration A, B, C. But let me tell you something. This election to happen in Ghana will bring a lot of shock. I'm telling you that even a day before the election, something will change. It is purely spiritual. Now I know that there are people that are saying that NPP will win, another person say NBC will win. Let me tell you something. This election is purely spiritual, and what is happening is that the seat is competing day and night. So no matter who said this is the winner or not, I said even a day before the election, those they are saying will win, anything can change. So this election is purely spiritual, and I'm telling you that it will expose a lot of Ghanaian prophets. I'm telling you, there will be a lot of explanations. It will expose a lot of Ghanaian prophets because there will be a lot of explanations. I'm telling you that the ball is rolling from the realm of light, and as the ball rolls every day, you will see this face, you see that face, you see this face, you see that face. Now this is one of the elections in Ghana that will expose a lot of prophets. I am telling you, and then they will have to come back and explain and explain and explain. But I'm telling you that from the realm of light, this election is not concluded as people are saying. Oh yes. I'm telling you, whether NBC or NPP, none is occupying the seat spiritually. As far as I am concerned, from the realm of light, it is vacant. And anybody, let me tell you, that will say that this one will win and that, I said that it will expose a lot of prophets, because from the realm of light, even a day before the election, whoever had prophesied that A will win, I said it can change. I'm telling you, this is a purely spiritual time and moment. So those that are blowing their horn and saying this one will win, the election has been won, and I'm telling you, Bawumia or Mahama, the ball is still rolling until the 7th of December. In fact, the election on the 7th of December, it will not be complete. It will go to the next day. Before the next day will be over, the election will be declared. I'm telling you. So those that, I don't know how they see, I said the ball is rolling every day. So those that think that, well, this has taken it already, I said there will be shock. There will be a lot of shock. Mark my words. I said, even the day before the election, anything will change. Something will change. So those people that are saying that, well, as for this election, it's a done deal. Done deal where? I don't know what realms that they are picking things from. It can never be a done deal to any candidate. I'm telling you, it cannot. It just cannot. So those people that are relaxing, oh Jesus, I'm telling you, I said even the day before the election, anything can change. So I want you watching me to watch the proceedings. I see the ball rolling from the realm of light. I see it rolling. I see it rolling like that. I see it rolling like that. It's rolling like that. It's not about the people. It's not about the hunger. It's not about the economy. It is purely spiritual. I'm telling you. So that is where the shock will come from. Thank you, Jesus. Now, on the Ghana election, when I said in my broadcast that I don't see anybody occupying the seat, a lot of people started laughing somewhere, sending me messages that it has already been declared, and I said, okay, fine. But now let me tell you again, the Ghana election will be voted massively by the silent majority. I saw in the realm of light that there were a lot of people that were quiet. All of a sudden they woke up, and when they woke up, I saw them coming from all walks of life, and they were moving to vote out of anger, a shaking in the realm of light. I said the silent majority. I didn't know where the people came from. All of a sudden a quiet place turned into a rowdy place, not fighting but rushing angrily to vote. And it was at the last hour. Surprise awaits. Shocks and surprise awaits. I said I will bring updates time and time. I will bring updates. Whatever the Lord showed me, I will bring it. Until finally, when the Lord showed me it's A or B. But for now, that is the update. The silent majority. I woke up shaking because people will vote. But what I saw, you have no idea. I am telling you. The silent majority. So those that are making noise now must make sure their noise continue to the end, because there are the silent majority that are quiet. I said what I saw, I was shocked. I was shocked. It was overwhelming. Overwhelming. I will come up with another update, but for now let's keep praying. Now we are praying again that Lord, let Ghana be a country of grace and power. Lift up your voice and pray. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Realm of Light broadcast. Power, tap, share, and let's go. And let's go, and let's go, and let's go. I know that Ghana is going for election 2024, and the ball is rolling in the realm of light. The light of the Lord is shining, the power of God is moving, and everybody is praying for a smooth election, and everybody is praying for a smooth transition. But let me tell you something. There is such a move of God from the realm of light, and there is something the Lord has shown me finally. I want you to understand that what the Lord has set Ghana for will manifest. All of us are in Ghana, and the Lord wants this country to turn around for us to see success and then enjoy the peace that we have. I want to share with you something prophetic and something that the Lord is doing, something that is going to happen, something that is very close. As a country, you see, there are many times that when men speak, they speak from their own hearts. There are times that God speaks and then he speaks through men. There are times that God is ready to move things and he move it by his own accord. I want you to understand. He said, thou sayest the Lord to Cyrus the king, whose right hand have I holden? Now I want you to understand something. There was a king that Isaiah prophesied, Cyrus. Now this was not somebody that was connected to the covenant tribe of Israel, and God chose to use him. I want you to understand that when it comes to who God will use, it is not mathematics, it is not calculation, it is not the economy, it is what God wants to do. And there are times that God, who is rich in mercy, he's all-knowing, omniscient, he already knows what is about to happen. And so God has in his heart who he wants. And you see, many people are praying to God and they are calling on God in Ghana. I'm one of them. I'm one of the people that prays a lot. And I'm one of the people that is very deep spiritual. I'm not blowing my horn. I am one of the people that understand the mysteries of life and spirituality. I'm one of the people that understand the secrets of the kingdom and the secrets of the spirit. So most of you, when you come here, you will see that I will pick you, and by the grace of God, I will start saying things that is not written anywhere. Now I want you to get it. The Ghana election is set to come on. It's set to come on. Now, the clouds will change on that day. The clouds will change on that day. Meaning that there is going to be an atmosphere that is so moody and calm and also cloudy. Now, what the Lord showed me is what is going to happen. Something supernatural significant is going to happen. There are many candidates, I think 13 candidates, and my spirit was carried to a place where I saw a throne. Now the throne has on it the coat of arms on it. Then I saw some steps that lead to it, and the steps are 9. 1, 2, 3, 9. The 9th one is where the throne is. Now I watched as the Lord was showing me, and as the Lord was showing me this, I saw a lot of people. Now among the people that were standing there were people that were marked. They were marked, but one particular person was having a unique mark that was like a star. Now the star was like in a moon. You see the moon, and there was a star in it that was standing on the person. I watched and I saw that moon with the star is like a moon, and there was a star in it. And I saw that it was resting on Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia of NPP. Now I saw that everybody was trying to climb the steps. They climb to 4, they get down. They climb to 5, they get down. But when he started climbing, he climbed to the upper echelon, to the 9th. When he reached the 9th, people were still trying to get there. And all of a sudden, I saw a voice that said, sit on the throne. He sat on it. And when he sat on it, a lot of people started making noise and chaos. But their noise did not deter, and the same moon and the star I saw came to rest on him when he sat on it. Now this is what is going to happen. Dr. Bawumia of NPP will be our next president. He is a Muslim. He is going to be our president in the next election. I saw a key given to him, and the voice told me that this key is a key that was hidden but it has been given to him. Now when the key entered his hands, I saw fire coming out of the key, and spiritually there were 3 entities that were spirits that came in the form of humans, but these were all carrying the same moon and the star on their hands, and they were giving it to him. Now this time they were adding it to the key. Now I want you, if you're watching me, you may understand, you may not understand it. Prophetically, Bawumia is going to be the next president of Ghana. And number 2, the nation is going to see a lot of changes, positive changes under him. Now I want anybody watching me, for Dr. Bawumia to hear this. He is a Muslim. but he is praying, he is fasting. Now this is done at every dawn. At every dawn there are prayers that are made by himself. And one day he knelt down and prayed in his own religious prayer and said, God, Allah, do not forsake me this time. And that prayer was heard. I want you to know that this thing will come to pass and glory and honor will go to God. He is God. He chooses to do what he wants.
And I remember that when we speak about nations, many people have their choices. And I understand so many people wanted me to be the one to declare, this one is the winner. This one is the winner. God said it, that if within 10 days the man doesn't contact you, it's a done deal, it's done. Give me people that they will speak to him, to God. And if, not when, if he agrees, it shall be known. I have not known it yet, if God has reversed it. So for me, it still stands as it is. Are you getting this? But they are doing a lot there. And when it is done, I'll come here maybe Monday tomorrow after seeking God's counsel and see if the reversal has been done.
There is something in MPP that the Lord revealed to me. That is some form of a hardened heart. That is one person, about one person. Because of his heart, God often does not want to allow MPP into power just because of one person. This one thing God doesn't want. That somebody would touch Christians or followers of Christ. So if you have any intention that when I have power, I would rise up against a religion or a form of worship that is godly or Christianity in a nation. Even when you have it, God will take it away from you. I am saying it in a proverb, but it is a prophecy. Just because of one person. If NPP is not careful, they may never come back to power just because of one person. Just because of one vice. God looks into his heart. God realizes that if that person receives power, it will not help the cause of his people. Not the main person or the first person. If it was left to the first person or the leading person, but after this leading person has the next person or the second person who is likely to take over, that the first person would allow him to come to power after him. It will affect Christianity and to lift up another religion, and that one would have authority over Christianity and will withdraw the hand of God. And the angel of God no in Ghana. So God said, no, if this branch does not break from the tree, I will not allow